How's it going, everyone? Joey here with a quick update on the campaign that we launched in the last live session. And this is day one of the campaign, April 28th, 2026. And it is currently 2:55 p.m. New York Eastern Time. I live here in Florida. And you could see here that Facebook already spent my entire budget. So it actually spent it, well, I noticed it around 12:40 or so, like almost 1 p.m. I was going to make a video, but I had to go get my son from school, so I'm making it now. But it spent all of it, right? So let's go ahead and do a quick recap, what I look for on day one and what I'm going to do to either optimize or what decisions I'm going to, make moving forward here. Okay, so on day one of any brand spanking new campaign, okay, what you're looking for, guys, is just the actual, like the actual creative. That's all you're going to be monitoring, okay? You want to see if your ad creative is actually performing well, okay? Because if it's not, then that's what you need to work on, right? A lot of people make the mistake in working at the ad creative and your website at the same time. Well, how do you know what to fix on your website, right, if your ad creative's not even working, if no one's clicking? Okay, so on day one, all I look for is for people to come in here and see my ad and then either like it, share it, and click on it, right, to go to my website. All right, so we got two sides here, the left side and the right side. So the left side is anything from CPC to the left, right? And then the right side is from add to cart to the right side, right? The checkouts, purchases, and all. So the left side is all Facebook's end. Facebook, you tell Facebook, hey, these are the interests. This is my ad. Go show it to people. Bring me people that's going to come here and do stuff, right? And then the right side is once they click on that ad, they go to the right side. They go to your website. And then from there, they add to cart. They opt in, do whatever, right? Whatever call to action that you want them to do, okay? And like I said, on day one, all I'm looking for really is that the left side, my creative, is performing well, okay? And then anything like if I get add to carts, checkouts, that's just, extras. That's bonuses. And if I get a purchase on day one, that's icing on the cake. But again, how am I going to know what to fix? All you're going to see what you're fixing here, okay? I'm only split testing one ad creative because this is an old, actually, I'm going to show you here. This is an old product that we launched. It's actually my top winner last year in 2025, sold over 10,000 units, okay? So then we launched another product, a Christian Reels one. That one was a winner. It died down. Now we're going to launch this one again. I'll link to the show notes and the video here so you guys can see that the session and what we did here with this and why we launched this, an old winner. But anyways, here's what we got, guys. As you can see, it spent my whole money. It's just like 3 p.m. right now. And normally if it was an older campaign, like a month old or over, I would bump this budget by now, right? But it's a campaign. You don't want to do that. Let it spend it. And you'll see this from time to time with Facebook, and depending on the ad account, this particular ad account, sometimes it spends the whole thing in quick, and sometimes it takes its time like it's supposed to. In a 24-hour period, it's supposed to take my money and take 24 hours to spend it, but I'm okay with it. So let's move on, guys. You can see that it spent an average about $1.80 to $2. My impressions, I'm loving it. With a $1.55 budget, I'm looking for 100 impressions and above. I got 250 to even 410 right here. And then the CPMs, they're averaging out. And then right here, the CTRs also averaging out, which I'm liking, except the last one. Last one was not good at all. I got 0.42 on this one on the actual links clicks and 1.27 on the CTR all. Now, I'll take 1% on both of those. However, with the link clicks CTR, since it's only counting the links, the actual clicks on the links, that one I'll take 1% and above. But the CTR all, it's including not only the links, but the shares, the likes, the comments, all that good stuff. So I kind of want it to be like 2 to 3% and above. But again, I'll take 1%. But with numbers like this here, you can see it's averaging out here. And then the browse is just not doing good. And then you can see here the clicks. I don't look at much the clicks here. I look at the CPC, the cost per click. But you can't just neglect that as just one click, right? And then all these other ones. I mean, the top performing one is dropshipping, which with 13 clicks, right? So I got 15 CPC on that. And everything else is averaging about 25 to 30 cents. So that's good, okay? Now, the left side, we see the numbers is doing well. The ad creative is performing very well. Typically, you would only get like maybe 2, 3 ad sets that perform well, right? And then you got to make a decision on what to shut off or just look out for the next day. On day one, typically, I don't touch nothing unless I get like 4 bad ones and 2 or 1 good one. Then I will shut it off. But, if 3 or more are good, and just 1 or 2 are bad, then I'll leave the whole thing for the next day. I don't even touch it. So I'm liking it. My ad creators are performing well. So now, literally, I would leave this alone and go for day 2. However, right, we're seeing here that on the right side, I'm getting action. I'm getting add to carts, and I'm even getting checkouts. I mean, look at this. 4 of the 6 ad sets gave me checkouts. That's really, really good for day 1. Okay. Even this bad one here, right? Look at this. This bad one on the left side, right, gave me really good numbers. That one person that clicked on the ad, added to cart, and checked out. Okay. Now, why is this bad? Well, it could be just that pool of audience that Facebook decided to put me in, right? It's not the ad itself, because I just got 1 ad on all of them, the same ad. I just duplicated it twice here on each of them. I meant to show you all of them here, right? They're all the same ad, the same exact one. So it's easy to see, which one's bad and which one's good. And also by process of elimination, you could see that it's just clearly Facebook put me in a bad pool of audience, because you got 5 of them, 5 out of 6 that did really, really good. Okay. But still, it did good. And you got to listen to that. Even though it did horrible on the left side, it still performed good on the right side. Okay. So you got to let that go and leave it for day 2. All right. But what's interesting is that on day 1, like I said, this is just bonuses and icing on the cake if we get a sale. I wouldn't be surprised if we get 1 sale today. With this many add to carts and checkouts on day 1, I wouldn't be surprised. All right. It did spend my budget, so it's not going to serve my ad anymore. But I do have a retargeting campaign coming or running, so I might get a sale off of that. But still, this is doing really, really well. All right, so what do we do here? Because it is 26 total add to carts, 5 checkouts, no sales yet, right? So what do we do now? Well, with that many, usually this would be on day 2. No purchases, this many action or this much action. Well, what I would do is, again, let's go back in here. I don't want to move forward too much, right? On day 1, we're looking for the ad creative to work. It's working, boom, leave it alone, go to day 2. But on day 2, we pretty much see day 2 here. Because on day 2, I want add to carts. I don't care about add to carts on day 1. On day 2, I want add to carts. But we're already here. Look, on day 1, we're getting all that. So since we're getting so many of them and we got no sales yet, all right, then we got to work on something. Because by process of elimination, out of sight, out of mind, ad creative's going good, is performing good. We don't even have to touch that. All we got to do is come back here and touch this now. And usually what I do with numbers like that without any sales, right, I go ahead and just mess with the pricing, okay? And the good thing with digitals, you can put it up whatever price. So I won't drop it too much. I'll just drop it maybe like to $9 or something, right? And this does a lot of things, right? One, anyone who, for whatever reason, did not purchase, maybe they got sidetracked. Let me go ahead and refresh this, make sure it's at 9. And yep, it got 9. Anyone who saved this, I bet you one of these guys saved it. They're going to come back later and they're going to be like, oh, it's $9 now. And that FOMO effect kicks in and they're going to buy it. Okay. And 2, the next day, if this many people added to cart with $11, On the next day, when they, you know, with this, it's going to almost double the add to carts, right? Or close to it. And you're going to get sales now because you dropped it. They're already interested at $11, but for whatever reason, they didn't purchase. So now by dropping it just a tad bit, you know, it's going to increase that. It's just the way it works. I mean, hard to really say why, but this is just something I've been doing for a year. So, you know, it works. These little strategies, these little tactics is what I really want you guys to learn from me, right? I could go in here and start tweaking titles, images, all that stuff, but why? The stats, the data tells you what to do, right? The left side, they're freaking loving the ad creative. Don't touch it. Why touch it? Leave it alone, right? On the right side, they're taking action. They're adding to carts. They're adding checkouts. They're just not buying. Why? Well, easy. Let's just do something. The simplest. Adjust the pricing. That's it. The big tweaks like titles and images, that comes later. We got to do the easy stuff now that's going to get you the sales. All we're doing here by dropping the price is forcing the sale. Facebook don't give a damn about the price or how much you're making. All they care about is the sale. Once sales starts getting recorded here on the ad section, the algorithm starts learning. And then Facebook will take that, what they learned, the algorithm, the information there, and go out there to all these interests and be like, all right, now we're buying buyers, people who are willing to spend $9 and above. And that's, you know, every time it goes out there and hunt for people, it's going to refine its search. You get it? You get what I'm saying? Right? So that's pretty much all I'm doing here. Typically, I would do this on day 2, right? If I'm getting nothing here. If maybe I would have gotten, let's say, 3 at the cards, I would have left it alone. But we got a lot. We have a lot here. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, why don't you just leave it there at $11? No, I'm trying to force sales here. All right? If I'm just going to get 1 or 2 sales at $11, it's only $22. When I could get 4 to 6 at $9, I'm making more. Okay? Now, I'm not going to drop it to like $3. No. All right? I want to make money in this. I'm here to make smart money, not dumb money. Okay? But that's pretty much it, guys. That's all here. I don't know if y'all heard that. I just got a sale on Shopify, but we will check that later, guys. And we will leave that for day 2. All right. But that's pretty much it here, guys. I just wanted to show you what we got going on here on day 1, what we look for. This works the same as if you're doing lead gen. Okay. If you're doing lead gen, people are opting in. It's the same thing. Day 1, you're just looking for your ad creative to work. If it's not working, you know, it doesn't matter. Like, you'll see it here. There's going to be no clicks. It's going to be like 2, 3, 4 clicks, right? If you get less than 10 clicks on day 1, well, I mean, that's across the board. If you get 10 clicks on one ad set, that's good. But anyways, that's those maybe things I don't like to talk about, you know. But guys, just make sure your ad creative on day 1 is working. Because then if it's not, then you need to tweak that. Forget about your website. That's second. First thing, day 1 is make sure your ad creative is working. And if it is, like I just did right here, if you're getting action on the right side and no actual sales, tweak the pricing. Okay. If you're getting leads, you know, if you want more, tweak the call to action a bit. But again, that's stuff for another session. So I will see you in the next update. I will keep you updated for the first 3 days of this. So day 2, look out for that one.